Welcome to my channel where I explore and think, but today more specifically build. Last year I worked on a little project for school where I was going to use this RGB strip together with my Arduino controller. Now the thing is, I've still got this one and I've cut it from the original controller, which is this little part. So I have this strip lying around and I would like to use it. Now I have this beautiful ledge over here, which would be the perfect place to stick this whole RGB strip. So that is what we're gonna do. Try and do. There are more things to think about than you would think. So I can try and connect it to an Arduino and code all of the stuff myself, but that is gonna take a lot of time and a giant headache. So I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna reconnect it to its original controller. That still involves some work, particularly soldering those pieces together. You can now reach the actual connectors and start connecting them together. If you hadn't noticed it yet, by the way, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I think that it's just kind of fun to dive headfirst into these sort of things and just try and figure it out. So I think that we have two options. We can try and solder these two connectors directly together, which is the most elegant way. And the second option, which would be a bit easier on the skill part, is to use wires between it. But that would also mean that I would need to do it twice, and it is a lot more ugly. So I'm first going to try and do the difficult one. I don't know if this is stupid or smart, but it feels smart. Maybe this is unnecessarily big. Let's try that again. Tape this shit down. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. Why is it jumping everywhere? That is scary. Some pros out there will probably be, well, screaming about all of the stupid things that I'm doing wrong. And you know, well, you can tell me and I'll try and apply it next time. But other than that, I don't really, what the fuck, don't care. I actually think that I might have pulled it off. Oh, I need to clean this up. It is actually my brother's, so I don't want to fucking break it. Ooh, that's hot. Hi. Here we go, moment of truth. Where's the bloody remote? I want to try the colors. Okay, here we go. Let's go for red. Do you see that? So another important thing that I need to know before we go and move on to the next steps is what is the part that I need to be able to aim at with the remote to be able to use it. I think that is this part, so I'm just gonna go like this. It's not working. If I go over it, yeah. So that's that part. So I need to keep that part exposed, whatever I do, because otherwise I cannot use the remote. Of course I had to choose where I wanted the power to come from that side or from this side. And it's gonna be this side because I have another project that will take place on that side in a little bit that will also need power. There is a power socket right there, but I want to not be able to see the wire. So what I will do is drill a hole right there and put the wire through it and drill a hole behind my bed to bring it back on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna try and not film behind there because it's fucking nasty. Not like properly nasty, but just very dusty. Never thought that I would be knocking on the wall like this. These are some big tools. For real men. I mean, I don't think that's a problem, that I'm gonna drill like 2 holes in the wall. But you're better safe than sorry, right? So I'm just gonna call my dad real quickly. And let's also clean shit up before we move on. So little status update. I have permission from Dad Almighty, so I can drill holes. I now just need a bigger drill. I found a bigger drill. Now I'm first gonna try and figure out what is behind there. That way I don't drill through any cables or anything. Yeah, and there was light. I think that I know the right place to drill. Let me show you. Right up here, there are some electrical things which I do not want to hit. Well, that would be the right place, I think. So a good thing though is that there is an outlet on that side, which kind of helps me to know where I'm at. Because when you're behind that wall, it's kind of hard to know where you are. And if you just start drilling, you could come out like right here instead of right there. Maybe I should approach this from the other side, because there's another opening on that side. It's behind there. Okay. Now I just need to get the drills down there somehow. So, and we also need to be able to connect the drill to power, because otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I'm gonna try and drill a hole somewhere right here. You will know before I do how far I'm off. I'm telling you right now, I am not made for this stuff, but I'll figure it out anyways. So this is gonna need to go through this hole, like that. Just for the moment. We have now arrived in the final stages. We only need to put up this strip, and I hope that we can just use the tape that is already on the underside of the RGB strip. And then we should be done. Just clean all the stuff and the mess I made up, and it should all be working. There we go, plug that in. The only thing left to do is to clean this place up, and then we'll talk about it. There is one thing that I'm not yet sure of, and that is that little piece behind my PC. I'm thinking about cutting it off, but the thing is, once I cut it off, I can't really go back, right? So for now I'll leave it, and maybe in the future I'll remove it anyways, but for now I'll leave it. As far as I'm aware, nothing horrific happened, which is all I could ask for. I mean, that is just cool, right? The thing that I really like to do on this channel is try and throw myself into crazy projects where I need to learn a lot of new things. Well, the thing is, I've not really learned a ton from this project, but it's always fun to have something that you know you have built yourself and you figured out completely on your own. That just makes me happy. So I hope that this video made you happy, and I would like to thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.